Greetings. From the Hilt cautions that this program may contain mature content that includes adult language, sexual innuendos, and other some such content. Sam Nolikey warns that it could get a bit funky fresh up in here with the best community on YouTube. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings. I am Logan, the G.I. Joe Gamer, and tonight we're going to be doing something fun. I'm going to play some music here, and we're going to wait until the top of the hour here where I'm going to be premiering 2 videos spaced out over the first 15 minutes of the first half hour. So one at 7 p.m. Mountain Time and one at 7:15, 15 minutes later. They're both about 10 minutes long. They're epic songs. One of them is Give Me More, Halloween from the Hilt 2025, and then a new version of So Say You. So that's what we're doing, but we're rocking right now, and I'm going to change this so that when it happens and you go over to those premieres, what you need to do is this here. You need to open the premiere. Please give the premiere a like, mute the audio, and then stay in, and then jump back over here to this chat. Stay in this chat. Yeah, come over here. And we'll be over here chatting. I've already got the link set up over there, so people see it over there. Hopefully they'll just jump over here where we are chatting. I'm not over there. I'm over here live. So this is where I'll be. Right now, let's get the spooky started. So let's jump in with Shadows in the Night, the remix by Mason Tyler Shaw.
When the veil grows thin and the stars align, the silence speaks, the shadows shine. One step closer, don't turn around. What's lost in the dark may never be found. In the still of the night, when the moon is high, whispers in the wind, secrets in the sky, shadowy figures dance, eerie and undefined. A haunting melody echoes in the mind. Darkness descends, a shroud of mystery. Footsteps echo through the corridors of history. Ghosts of the past lingering in the air. A chilling tale unfolds of despair and despair. Shadows in the night haunting your dreams. Ghostly whispers piercing through the seams. As the melody plays, the darkness takes flight. Welcome to the world of shadows in the night. Shadows in the night. Shadows in the night. The clock strikes fear at the edge of dawn, but the darkest hour keeps holding on. There's no escape from what you deny. The shadow within is the last goodbye. Candles flicker low, the mirror starts to cry. Reflections twist and turn, showing who will die. The air turns cold, breath becomes frost. Another soul wanders, forever lost. Shadows in the night, calling your name, trapped in a dream you cannot tame. As the melody fades, the dark grips tight. You now belong to the shadows in the night. 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 You should never have come here.
I really like the way that remix came out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't even know if this is going to work. It's the whole watch party idea, but thought it would be fun instead of having people going back and forth in multiple chats and everything tonight to just have one. And thought it would be cool if we're all hanging out together. And I forgot to play the other backdrop while I was playing music. So let's try this again. Let's hit it with Gargoyle. I am Gargoyle coming up here next. And like I said, if you go over to those premieres, give me more Halloween from the Hilt, which should be popping up soon, or you should have got a notification already, seeing as how it's past 6:30. And so say you should be getting a notification for, if you're a subscriber, within about 5 minutes. Who we got here? We got Cool Gamer. What's up, Cool Gamer? Just chilling and waiting for the premieres, and then I'll share them with everybody, and we'll have some fun tonight. But let's keep the music going with I Am Gargoyle. Now let's see if this works, because I do have another backdrop that's slightly different, and we'll see how that looks with the.
Yeah. Stone wings in the night, you know who it is. Christiansboro fades, now a ghost in the rain. An old man's soul locked inside this pain. Carved in stone, but the fire won't die. In the quiet of the night, my stone wings unfold. Shadows whisper, calling my name. Caught between the mortal and the arcane. I am the gargoyle, guardian of the dark. Stone and sorrow, but still a burning spark. Haunted and hollow, yet I stand with the brave, a hero forever beyond the grave. I am the gargoyle, from the shadows I bring the fight. Showing the forces of darkness my surprising light. Defenders beside me, we battle the flame. Legends are written, they remember the name. Dreams switch like smoke, but my purpose is true. Even monsters can shine with the light breaking through. Echoes rising from a midnight sky. A soul still human, though the stone may lie. I am the guardian of the dark. Stone and sorrow, still a burning spark. Haunted and hollow, yet I stand with the brave, a hero forever beyond the grave. I am the gargoyle, from the shadows I bring the fight. Showing the forces of darkness my surprising light. Wings of ash, wings of flame. Isaac Christians calls his name. Bound in stone, yet never alone. A heart of flesh, a soul of home. the night. Stone and sorrow, but I still will fight. Haunted and hollow, yet I stand with the braver hero forever beyond the grave. I am the gargoyle from the shadows. I bring the fire, showing the forces of darkness my surprising light. I am the gargoyle in body of stone. My heart, however, is pure and my own. As a defender, I stand with heroes so bold. Our stories will forever be told.
I dig that song. That's based off the Marvel Comics character, Isaac Christians, who became the Gargoyle in the Defenders, old Marvel comic. He's still around, but they've done some weird stuff with him. I like the way he originally was, as J.M. DeMatteis and Don Perlin originally intended. But we got some friends in the chat right now. Check this out. This is who we got going on.
Hi there, cool gamer. Welcome.
Hey there, Lost Husky. Welcome in.
Well, hello, Kenneth Bird. Welcome, sir. Well, now, I guess Jess Laws decided to stop washing her hair. Welcome, Jess.
Since we're not doing Fridays this week, we're going to have the radio Halloween from the Hilt tomorrow night. Radio Halloween from the Hilt. You have too much to do. I don't have time to watch this, but I will anyway, because I'm hiding over there behind the china cabinet. What's up, Phil? It's good to see you, Phil. Hello, everybody. Jess, Kenneth Bird, good to see you. Cool Gamer. Lost Husky, it's good to see everybody popping in. We got Phil's Treehouse. Look at that. Phil's Treehouse. Can we actually have a clip for Phil too? I think so. Play the clips tonight. Just because. Just chilling, waiting for the premieres. I don't even know if this is going to work, but it should be fun either way. I don't have a china cabinet. Me neither. I used to have one, but check it out.
Welcome, Phil's Treehouse. Let's see what stage name you're going by today.
Today, let's see what stage name. All right. It's good to see everybody. All right. So, like I said, let's keep some music going here. Like the premiere is at the top of the hour here in about 20 minutes. The first one, I have 2 in a row. And I didn't want the chats to be all confusing. So I'm trying this out. According to Google, according to ChatGPT, this is supposed to work. So we'll see what happens when we start the premiere and do a watch party here. A little bit. Why? I don't know because it's 2 lives technically at the same time on your channel. I don't know. But a premiere is a video. So hopefully, that's going to be different. So we'll see how that works out. But good to have some fun here tonight without the Tiger's input. So here's a song by the Tiger called Nightmare Tiger.
the dead of night you feel a chill. Something's watching you that you can feel. A shining light that brings terror to eyes that chill your still. Deadly tiger burning bright. Deadly tiger gonna steal your fight. Nightmare beast of the night. The thing you fear is its bite. With claws as sharp as knives. You know it's your life that it thrives. Its fangs pierce into your flesh. Its stride just does not match. Deadly tiger burning bright. Deadly tiger gonna steal your might. Nightmare beast of the night. The thing that lurks that's not right.
All right. All right. The way this is supposed to work, Jess, is let me fix this right here. You go to the other premiere, my other video, and you click on that and you open it up. You open the premiere. You give that premiere a like and you leave it running. And then you come back over. You mute the audio over there, and then you come back over here and you hang out over here because I'm going to play that video over here if this works. I'm going to share that video from here. She might be. She may not. It depends on what's going on with her tonight. I hope so. I hope Tiger will be joining us for sure. She might just pop in when it's time to do the reading. She has not seen the first premiere though. Now most of you haven't. It's not a members only or anything. It's premiering right here tonight, and not very many people have heard it. It's like a 10-minute song. It's called "Give Me More." So more. It's "Give Me More," and then in parentheses, "Halloween from the Hill 2025." Well, just Halloween from the Hill, not 2025. But so that way we can use it every year. But but yeah, it's a long song, and it's I wrote it. It's really cool. It's like a little spooky story as it goes along, and so we'll see how that works out. So yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, Jess. But we'll see. Never done this before. Both Google says it should work, and so does ChatGPT. So here's hoping, right? Just hoping. All right, but I got a new song for you from my AI personality, Kamiko Takura. It's another song I wrote. You don't think you can play two different videos at the same time on your phone? I know I can on the computer. Then don't worry about it. Just stay here, and if it works, we'll watch it from here. And it should work. We're just stick around here. You're here already. But I was just saying that in case they went over to the premiere first. I leave them running so I get watch time for it. But if you want, you don't have to. I don't need the watch time really, but that's what it tells me to do. So I was following instructions. Anyway, here is Kamiko Takura's "Assassin Lover," brand new song.
The mystery and your illusion. They said my name and the lights went dark. One breath, one target. I'm not your dream. I am the nightmare you love to scream. Step to the floor, spotlight burns. Eyes on me, yeah, the whole world turns. They idolize what they can't contain. Want the danger, they feel no pain. Shadows move when I walk by. Hearts beat faster, they don't know why. You wanted fire, now you're in the flames. Say my name, say my name. You want the thrill, you want the fear. You chase the echo just to get near. You see the mask, but not the scars. I'm the shadow behind your stars. SS In the flashing light, they love the danger. I live the fight, every cheer just feeds the flame. They crave the kill but don't know the pain. Under the mask I disappear. Silence cuts what they can't hear. Step closer, feel the edge. Love's a weapon, make your pledge. Breathe my name, surrender slow. One last dance before you go. Say my name, assassin lover. With Taurus and she, there's always more to discover. Assassin lover. Say my name and take the fall. Assassin lover. You want the danger, you want it all. You want it all. Dance with fire, bleed the dream. Love the killer, not the queen. Assassin lover, say my name and take the fall. Taurus and she gaze upon my blade. It may be your last charade. Last charade. Last charade. You chased the shadow, found the flame. You wanted love, but I'm not tame. The curtain falls, the lights grow dim, and still you whisper my name. Taurus and she. You assassin lover, you.
All right, we still got about 7 minutes. Say 7 minutes, yeah, for the first premiere, and we'll find out how this works. But yeah, so yeah, if you're over there, you won't be able to hear me, but there's instructions over there where you basically give me a like and then come over here. If you wanted to leave that open for me, that would be great. But if you don't, that's cool too. That's just how life works, you know. We're all just chilling. Hope you enjoyed Assassin Lover. Hope you got the context that she's not the assassin lover, she's the assassin, and she's talking about her fans that they're assassin lovers. So I just had fun with it. So I hope you guys did too. All right, now what we'll be doing tonight after the premieres is reading this book right here, Nightshift. Let me pop up here real quick. We'll be reading Nightshift. It's a choose your own adventure. So I'll be reading and you guys will be choosing, and we'll have some fun and hopefully get some fun comments. And you're supposed to take notes. So I hope you got a pen and paper. So it's one of those. In the meantime, it's too cold. You didn't get above 70, and tonight it's supposed to get on 52. Yeah, that's pretty much the same here, Jess. It's 50 degrees right now, and it's only going to get colder tonight. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. As it were, both everybody. All right, let's play another song. Well, I'm just to end my rambling here. This is Haunted Shadows in the Mist by Brad Gambus, and I hope you enjoy it.
In the land where shadows hiss, moonlight's cold and full of dread, lords of night in a cursed abyss, living souls might soon be dead. Ravenloft shrouded in mist, dark domains where terror twists, Couchstrat reigns with an iron fist. Gaze upon the night's eclipse. From Baruvia's haunted plains to Lamordia's icy death, every heartbeat echoes pain, stolen screams with every breath. Ravenloft shrouded in mist, dark domains where terror twists,
in the air, von Tsarevich on his throne. In the dark no soul is spared, every lord claims fate's own bone. Volkovnia drenched in blood, Tempest hides a ghastly dread. Darkened secrets thick as mud, no escape from what's been bred. Drenched in blood, Tempest hides a ghastly dread. Darkened secrets thick as mud, no escape from what's been bred. Drenched in blood, Tempest hides a ghastly dread. Darkened secrets thick as mud, no escape from what's been bred.
All right, we're just a couple of minutes away from this premiere here. So let me share my screen and we'll see how this works. Because I know I could share the screen. So there it is. Screen's up there. And what I'll do is I'll pop out when the premiere starts. But oh, that's the wrong one. I need to do the other one. All right, no, we want the other one. Stop screen. We want the other screen. The Give Me More Halloween from the Hilt. That's the first one. Premiere will begin shortly, so we're on time. Let's see how this works. And once it starts doing its countdown, I'll pop into the chat and I'll get out of here and put this full screen. If I can put it full screen now, that would be nice, but no, can't do that. I'll have to do that during the countdown, the little 2-minute intro video that they have me do. I've been thinking about it, add my own because I'm monetized now and they let me do that. So I've just never gotten around to it. It's just easier to use theirs. But hey, it is what it is, right? Okay, so premiere will begin shortly. Come on, premiere the premiere. Let's see what happens. How come there's no premiere going? I'm too impatient. That's my problem. I just want things to happen right now. All right, let me see if I refresh the screen. Nope, there it goes. There it goes. And let me full screen it. Boom. And then I got to get out of here. So I'll be in the chat and I got to make sure there's sound on mine. There we go.
It has come once more. Once a year upon All Hallows Eve, we call upon the powers of light and darkness, some to ward off evil, others to attract it.
I feel the wind, I smell blood upon it, I taste it in the air. I hear the howls, I see the crows circling. The sun is setting, my time has come. One night I ride upon my ghostly steed. I am the reaper this night, openly revealed. Hell's upon the earth released. Can we stem that tide? Shadows in the night.
They've come again.
Nightmare taking form, howls not just at midnight. Demons, ghouls, and psychos, werewolves, witches, and vampires.
Give me more.
A one-night only appearance. Each year they come to feast, to drink their fill. Corpses hanging from trees, burning effigies, utter desecration. It is their appointed time, the ley lines are bared open, exposing the earth naked and defenseless. The night belongs to them, or does it?
I welcome the darkness. This is not their time. For this night I have waited. Evil believes this night to be theirs. I have prepared my mind, my body, and my soul.
I welcome the Reaper as my guide and companion. Light and truth are my weapons. I will end them one by one.
ancient clash, battle join once more. Do we stand on the edge each year? Or do we bring both evil and good to the table ourselves?
For millennia upon millennia, this game we've played over and over without end, like the ever-encroaching tide coming in.
Halloween, from the hilt, from the heart, from the mind, from the soul. I think we enjoy it. Hell's upon the earth released. Can we stem that tide? Shadows in the
They've come again, nightmare taking form. Howl's not just at midnight.
demons, ghouls, and psychos, werewolves, witches, and
We've come again. This is our time. Love it or hate it, it rules the night.
That was the first one. That seemed to work. So that'll work. Looks like Lost Husky, you taking off. Well, you have a good night, Lost Husky. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, I got one more premiere. And we'll pop it up there. There it goes. If that's it. So let me see if I can pop out of this respectfully and see how that's working. Apparently, Budfile said hello over there, and Cool Gamer. Well, it's good to see you over there, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm only over here. So yeah, I didn't want to be in like 2 different chats. I was like, oh, come on, man, because I was gonna have to start this anyway. So here we is. I don't think I'm not muted. Okay, so I'm good. All right, so just a couple of minutes. Let's see when this. We'll share this other screen now. We'll share. So say you. We don't want to share this screen. That would be weird, wouldn't it? So yeah, that one's premiering in 60 seconds. So I'll when it pops up, I'll full screen it and we'll watch that one. But yeah, this is where we're at. We're over here on From Hilt, and we're just chilling, hanging out and getting ready to read an Endless Quest book. But watching these 2 premieres first. Oh, I had a lot going on this month, and I was like, wow, I'll just do everything in one night and have some fun. And then tomorrow night, we got Radio Halloween from the Hill 2025, YT 102. So check us out. Hopefully, Jess will join me for that. Tiger should be there. She said she would most likely not be here tonight. She may be, though. She said she will try to jump in, but we'll see. And as soon as that premiere starts going, then I will set it up and get out of here and just be in the chat with you guys. Is the next one going to be at the same link? No, not at all. Let me grab the link and I'll put it in the chat there. Sorry, I should have done that earlier, but there it is. Boom. That should work. Once I put a period on the end of that. It looks like a link. The link worked. Okay. They didn't used to put them in a StreamYard, but apparently they fixed that. So when it goes over to YouTube now, and the link is good. So I just checked. Links are good. It's good, yeah. So yeah. All right. So it'll begin shortly, and then I'll set it up. Oh, here we go. So let's do this. I will full screen it. I will shut the chat off over here. So if anybody shows up over there. All right, here we go. That was pretty quick, man. I thought it was good. All right, here we go.
Greetings, children of the great Creator. Gather close and listen well, for tonight, a Reaper speaks. Not the Reaper. No, for there are many of us. How else do you think this awesome work gets done? You see, our duty is not merely to claim the fallen, but to bear witness to the deeds that bring them low. And oh, the tales I could tell. But tonight, I shall spin a yarn for thee of a band of noble adventurers, stout and true, forged in the crucible of battle. Until the rot sets in. Until trust was shattered. Until the blade was drawn from within. Treachery, my friends, and none more foul than this. And bold, a dwarf, stout and grim, and a droll, a dragon in the shape of a man. Under banners black and crimson, they rode through war and flame, bound by blood and oath unbroken, carved in steel their names through shattered fields and haunted halls. Their legend fierce did grow, but rot sets deep in trusting hearts where seeds of discord sow. Shadows dance behind their eyes, a secret voice, a hidden sword, one among them spoken lies. So you say we were bound until the end. So you say you never wield the dagger's edge. So you say honor sworn, forged in fire. So you say in halls of stone, their shadows stretched in torchlight's glow. The elf maid led with eyes like fire, but in their hearts the cold winds blow. They spoke of battles, sang of home, unknowing what the night concealed. Wisdom sound, honorable to the core. Till the end. I have bled, I have burned, I have fallen for thee 1,000 times over, 1,000 more still. No sword nor flame, no death can unmake me, yet by thy hand, so soft I am killed. From ruin I rose when thy hand found mine, drowned in sorrow, blind to the light. My axe for thee, my heart made thine. My heart bleeds for thee, lassie, thou art the reason I fight. Thy voice was the first my ears ever knew. Thy hand shaped the strength in my bones. Am I a true enough son to a mother so resolved? A beast heart tamed by a mother always so alone. My hand hath guided, my voice hath sworn. Through shadow and storm I have led thee true. By blood, by
Through trials deep, through wars untold, hand in hand we rose, we ran. Side by side we stood so bold. The warrior laughed, though battle worn. What is one more fight to me? The dwarf did grin, his tankard raised a drink to fate. Let be what be. The troll did hum a lullaby, a dragon song so old, so wise. The elf maid smiled, her gaze like fire, but in her heart no joy did rise. The earth was stained, smoke rose thick from bodies piled. Steel had sung and blood had rained, and still they stood, their fury won. Stood at the gates of hell, victory burning in their veins, unbowed, unbroken. But hark, no blade, no spell, no beast nor shadow shall wound thee deeper than the hand of thine own. Two shall I guide home this night, but which two shall hear my song? It had to be done. Through trials and fire you have won, but to this end, this fate I have led. I love thee. Now for honor, for duty, you must die. A word, a breath, a spell unchained. The sky split black, the world unmade. The endless tide came screaming forth, and they blades like fire, blood like rain. One by one the horde fell low. Upon the steps of shattered stone, the forehead stood fast, but one would yet lay cold. The gate stood wide, a maw of night, a shadowed beast yet to emerge. One last foe, one final price, one more death to end the curse. The man turned, he knew, he stepped forth bold. His blade struck deep, his body fell. For love, for kin, for honor's cost, his name now sung in Reaper's knell. So you say we were bound until the end. So you say you'd never wield the dagger's edge. So you say honor sworn, forged in fire. So you say, liar. The price was set, the toll was named. The gate must drink, the gate must seal. One life was given, one soul remains. She turned, and to the dwarf she did kneel. Her smile was soft, her voice was steel. This sacrifice had to be made. Steel flashed bright, her head fell swift. The oath was kept, the debt was paid. A dragon's cry split through the sky. A child unmade, no words remained. The dwarf knelt low, his rage undone. His heart bled out beyond the pain. The angel of death is come, a reaper so grim. I have come for the souls. The debt is paid. Two forms arose, so silent, so still. took their place, and in the dark they faded away. And there he stood, the child of scales, a beast alone, a fate unchained. The gate was sealed, the night was still, but nothing would be whole again. So say yes.
There it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. What's up? We got a couple of new people popping in. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Well, look who it is. Let's say it together now, y'all. Hello, Superior Cyber Godzilla.
Oh, and one more.
We have a Rudini in the house. Well, now, I guess Jess Laws decided to stop washing her hair. Welcome, Jess. Amazing. We have achieved outrageous.
Welcome in, Zilla. Welcome, Ray. It's good to see you guys. Yes, we are going to read a book tonight. I'm making things complicated. I know. It was easier for me. I'm sorry if it was more confusing for you. But we are going to be reading Nightshift here in just a bit. And see if everybody piles in here in a little bit. Gives everybody some time. Let's get some background music going. Hope everybody is rocking tonight. I know I've been having some fun. This was neat, different. It definitely the videos play better through YouTube than they do through StreamYard. I haven't played it in a while, so they may have fixed that problem, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm making things complicated. Anyway, tonight we'll be reading Nightshift by Victoria Hancox. Yes, so we're gonna have some fun. Got some neat stuff. Hopefully with this book. I've never read it, so I'll be experiencing it with you. It says you do need paper and pencil for note taking. So that's where we're at. So let me know when everybody's ready. Why am I making things complicated twice, Jess? Who's making things complicated? Your chat's coming in twice. Boop, boop. But yeah, we had a little bit of a watch party here. That was interesting and kind of fun. I'd never done that before, and it worked. We just watched my premieres as they premiered, so that was fun. At least for me. I was hoping you guys had a good time too. But now we watch. We don't watch anything. Now we read a book. Ready to jump into a book? Let me know when you guys have your notes. So I pop into the chat over here with with my Logan, the G.I. Joe Gamer channel. So yes, if you'll notice, there's no poll up tonight. That's because we've already gotten the next book. We're going to be reading in 2 weeks, Villains of Alternus. This is just a Halloween special. This book I bought special for tonight. So hi, Cool Gamer. I'm glad you're still here, buddy. We're about to read. But I need to have everybody let me know that they've got their pen, pencil, and paper, and that we're ready for this adventure, because you'll have to take notes as I read, apparently. And there are things that you could pick up, and if you don't write it down, the rules are going to be that you don't have it. But you need a mulligan bookmarker. So let me see if I can. You know what? I'm just going to use this G.I. Joe trading card, because that's what I did last time. All right. I'm not trying to make things complicated, Jess. I was actually trying to make it easier. You just all stay over here and watch it from here. But you don't want to take notes, then don't take notes. I don't care. Well. Just don't want to take notes. But anyhow, that was fun. We had our watch party, and now we're going to read. So And who's all sticking around to read? Looks like we have 6 people in the chat, so guess we'll get started here. It's already 7:30, but in order to get started, I have something prepared for you.
Lights hum low in the hallway as they shine on the polished floor. Somebody's breathing behind me, but the doors are locked and I don't hear footsteps anymore. There's a chart with a name I don't know, and the ink bleeds black like a warning. The clock on the wall is stalling, like it's counting down to something forming. I hold my breath, I don't look back. Shadows stretch long and thin. Every word is a waiting mouth, and it wants me to walk right in. Here in the dark between the walls, where the living and the lost keep score, where the night shift never ends and the silence isn't yours. I swear I hear them calling, I swear I feel them near. Here in the dark between the walls, there's something waking here. The intercom cracks with a message, but the words come twisted and wrong. A name I know but can't remember, like a dream that slips when you wake at dawn. The floor is cold as winter bone, and the windows show no day. Somewhere far, a monitor screams, then the sound just fades away. I keep my hands against my heart, don't let the rhythm slip. Don't lose the room, don't lose yourself. Don't take that final step. Here in the dark between the walls, where the living and the lost keep score, where the night shift never ends and the silence isn't yours. I swear I hear them calling, I swear I feel them near. Here in the dark between the walls, there's something waking here. Don't answer the call, don't speak the name. Don't look at the door, it's already in the room. Here in the dark between the walls, where the living and the lost keep score, where every breath is borrowed and the world's not yours anymore. I swear I hear them calling, I swear I feel them near. Here in the dark between the walls, there's something waking here.
Greetings. From the Hilt cautions that this program may contain mature content that includes adult language, sexual innuendos, and other some such content. Sam Nolikey warns that it could get a bit funky fresh up in here with the best community on YouTube. Please enjoy the show.
And there we have it. Oh, I'm sorry. Jess is here, so we have to do this. But only real quick, Jess. Only real quick. Are you guys ready? Let's read a book. Hope everybody is ready. I know a couple people jumped out, but we're gonna do some music. So I hope you enjoyed that song. I actually let ChatGPT write that so that I would be surprised as what's in here. And I don't know if that song is going to be accurate to this book or not. We're going to find out. But here we go. Let me see. Nightshift by Victoria Hancox. Let me see. Cover illustration. It does not say who was the illustrator on the cover. So it was probably AI generated. Oh, no, there it is. Peter Stanimirov. Sorry, Peter Stanimirov. That's good artwork on the cover. Illustrations on the inside are Svenja Wolter. Or Wolter. Yeah. Okay. And Ventislav Velikov. So this sounds like it's German. German. Okay, well, there's the first picture. I mean, let's go. All right, what we got? It was nice. The song. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought it was fun. I liked it. I love the way it came out. It's just very creepy. All right, so creepy tonight. Our Halloween special for Endless Quest Fireside Tales. I hope you guys enjoy. I have no idea. We're going to read the introduction and we're going to do this together. Nightshift is an interactive story with a difference. You don't have to choose your character's attributes. You're just a normal human doing a normal job who finds themselves in a strange and dangerous place. Oh, I did not mention the danger. Yes, you're being hunted, and if they catch you, well, let's just say, there are many ways to skin a cat and many ways to die. There's no dice to throw, and let's face it, if there were, you'd only cheat. Oh no, you won't get through by winning battles, being lucky, and you definitely have no spells, potions, or swords. What will get you through to the end of the night shift is the knowledge and skills you already have. But remember to record all the evidence and hints you find. You find too. You'll find space for this at the back of the book, but we're not doing. You guys got to do your own. I'm not doing that, so it's all on you guys. And if you're feeling a bit lost, you can download the floor plans. And you know what? At the end of the show, I will, if you guys want, I will put the link to the floor plans in the chat. So we'll do that. You just might make it out if you can piece together the clues and figure out the puzzles. If you're ready, we can start. Turn to section. Hunted by ghouls, vampires, zombies, or children? I don't know, Jess. We're going to learn together. All right. You wake up with a start, and the darkness confuses you at first. Where are you? With your heart thudding in your chest, you grope aimlessly around trying to get your bearings. You're lying across functional and slightly sticky faux leather chairs. Well, that's right. You give a relieved sigh as your eyes adjust to the gloominess, and you can now make out the furniture in the small break room. How long had you been asleep? It had been an intense night shift in the operating department so far. You hurtled straight into an emergency aortic aneurysm, who, despite everyone's best efforts, died on the table. And once you cleaned that up, the phone rang, warning you that an urgent neuro case was on the way. At least that had gone better. Clot removed and patient patched up, but it was hard to say just how much brain damage was already done. That was 3:30. You and Nancy had trudged off the break rooms, where Nancy settled down with a Netflix program, and you'd gone off to catch some much-needed sleep. You'd always suffered from insomnia when you were working the night shift. And it's sad. Okay, we shall see what's going on. You gradually notice the silence. Maybe Nancy fell asleep too, but there's something else. And for that matter, what woke you up? You stand up, cracking your spine as you stretch, then go to the door. As soon as you open it, though, it is clear that something is definitely wrong. The corridor is dark. Who's turned the lights off? Lights are never turned off. And then you hear it, a lazy, heavy drip, 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 drip. You think about it calling out to Nancy, but your throat is constricted. So you inch towards the entrance to the other break room, fingertips walking over the wall. You draw closer and closer and can now see a flickering light in the darkness. There's no sound, but the television illuminates the scene. Who the fuck is Nancy? Right? Oh, right? We haven't found out yet, so we'll figure it out. Okay. You gasp, an involuntary intake of shock, and your hand automatically covers your mouth. You stare. You can't stop staring, and you know that Nancy is beyond help. She is slumped over her side, throat slashed from ear to ear, and stab wounds all over her body. An ever-widening pool of blood is collecting on the floor as it oozes down from her neck in slowly coagulating drops. Dun, dun, dun. At that moment, you notice them, the footprints, the bloody footprints walking away from the corpse and into the corridor. It breaks your paralysis and you moan, he's still here. The murderer is still here. For a second, you feel an overwhelming urge to slump on the floor and wait till he finds you. But then no, you don't want to die. You have to get out. Or bye. Bye, Nancy. Or bye. Yes, I don't want to bye, Nancy. But we have to say goodbye to Nancy now. That's fucking Nancy right there on the floor, all bloody and dead. We have to get out. You think quickly now. The intensive care unit, plenty of people there, plenty of help. That's the best place. You pad almost silently down the small corridor, pause at the end, then decisively open the door and slip into the main part of the operating department. You freeze, holding your breath, listening. The door closes behind you with a gentle whoosh. It's a giveaway. If he's heard that, he knows exactly where you are. You stand there like a statue for an eternity, although it's probably only seconds, then set off again, running steadily towards the locked door at the far end, the door that connects the theaters to ICU. Only a few more steps, just a few more steps. You slide into the alcove, trying to breathe without making a sound. You feel sick, but you're nearly there. All you have to do now is put in the code and unlock the door. You have a feeling the elevator and stairs will not lead to the exit. If there are elevator and stairs, we'll find out. Your brain explodes in a blaze of panic. And that's when you hear it, a distinct cough followed by a door opening and the footsteps of someone heavy, someone confident, and someone heading this way. And that's what I was supposed to read. Your brain explodes in a blaze of panic. All neurons firing at once. Get out. You turn to the keypad, remembering only that the code is the first 4 prime numbers. He's getting closer. You can hear his breath. You can smell him. You've only got one chance. With your sweating, slippery fingers, what number do you type in? The first 4 prime numbers. So what do you type in, guys? You got to tell me. Your options are 2357, 1235, or 1357. Remember, it's the first 4 prime numbers. You gotta take a vote on that one while I get a drink. And that tells us to turn to a page once you pick a number. This is interesting. Prime numbers. I don't fucking know. You guys got to choose. I can't do it. That's the deal. That's the rules. I read, you choose. I love that answer, though, Jess. I don't fucking know. Uh-oh. 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 Come here. Come here. Don't be silly. She's bugging me, but she won't let me pick her up, the little brat. Oh, she turned away. Where? See if we can catch her. There she is. You see her? My black Halloween kitty. You sucked at math. 1357. Anybody else? We got 5 people in the chat. Anybody got a better guess or a different guess? I'm not saying it's wrong because I know the answer. Who knows? Jess could be right, but she said that she sucks at math and that she doesn't fucking know. So, what do you guys think? Come on now. Well, if nobody else answers, Jess, I guess it's going to be just you and me. Where'd everybody go? Did the video scare everybody off? I mean, first time a watch party. It's Halloween. We're doing our Halloweeny stuff. Wow, Scott Ferguson likes Give Me More. Oh, I got an extra. Yeah, that's this. You're sticking with your answer? All right. Well, nobody else puts anything in. Now, Jess is going to determine for us all. Okay, 1357. Turn to page 351. It's almost backwards without the 7. That's funny. 351. Oh, and they're not page numbers. They're heading numbers. See, look, they're all over the place. 351. You yank the door handle down and pull desperately, but it's locked fast. His shadow looms over you, and you turn screaming. You put your hands up, but he is too strong, and the knife is too sharp. Mercifully, darkness takes you, and your end is over quickly. Oh, Jess, you were wrong. You were wrong. We died already. That's 1. The record is 4, Jess. Can you kill us more than that? I don't know. Our other 2 options now that we have the mulligan is 2357 or 1235. Which makes no sense. Wait a minute. I thought you were right, Jess. I really did. The first 4 prime numbers. But 2 isn't a prime number. It's divisible by 1. 1357 was correct. He was wrong. Well, this 1357 would have been my answer too, Jess. So we would have died. Turn to 351. It said dead. That was it. We died. Going to 351. Yep. I don't know. All right. So which one? 2357 and 1235. Okay, who the author doesn't know their prime numbers, I guess. Because 2 is not a prime number. The first 4 prime numbers are 1357. You were right, Jess. However, that didn't work. So maybe the clue was wrong. I don't know. All right, so we got 2357 or 1235, guys. 2357. Anybody else? I know you're there. Oh, she found the box that I just got my sodas in. Of a plant, and there's paper in it. She's gonna have a field day. Just paper for stuffing, not actual padding or anything. All right, Jess, we're going with 2357. We'll see what happens. Turn to 230. 230. You yank the handle down and pull the door open. You slide through the gap. Okay, wait a minute. 2 is not a prime number. Okay. I protest, but there we go. You yank the handle down and pull the door open. You slide through the gap, then desperately turn to close it. The shadow looms nearer. The door closes, but slowly, oh, so slowly. You feel a scream ripping at the side of your throat. Come on. And then it clicks. Just as the handle rattles, your heart stops for a second, but you hear a curse and a fist slammed on the door. I did turn to the right page, Jess. Okay, well, this one was correct, apparently. Your heart stops for a second. You hear, okay, fist slam. You You slump down the walls, legs too weak to hold you up, but blood thudding through your ears. Gradually, you start to breathe again, and then you look around. You're in a corridor that you know well, but not like this. The dim nighttime light can't disguise how run down and abandoned it is. This isn't normal. You can see patches of damp and spores all over the walls. The paint is peeling off, and a thick layer of grime lies underneath your fingers. You get up, using the wall as leverage, but snatch your hand away as a spider runs over it. What's going on? You stand with your back to the door you just escaped through. The corridor leading to the intensive care unit is to the left, and you decide to head there. Turn to page 20. Turn to 127. They're not page numbers; they're heading numbers. However, if you decide to head there, turn to 127. However, if you go straight ahead, you'll reach the main hospital thoroughfare, and you think that's a better option. Turn to page 276. So whichever one. The corridor leading to the intensive care unit to the left, or straight ahead. Left or straight ahead? Lies. Yes, lies. I agree, Jess. That's where it went. That's where the book took us. Okay, well, so now we've got a new mulligan. So I'll just use my finger for right now in case I might put the mulligan bookmark in there. But yeah, so we got a choice: left or straight ahead. Straight ahead. Anybody else want to jump in here with some suggestions? Now, one straight ahead. We got 5 people in the chat. Anybody else want to jump in? Or we're leaving it all up to Jess to decide our fate. No, Jess, you were right. All right, you know what? I'm gonna, just for the record, because I could be wrong and you could be wrong. First 4 prime numbers, I'm putting it into Google, and I know that we're going to get the answer that we said. Oh, wait a minute. First 4 prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, and 7, according to Google. A prime number is a natural number greater than 1 that has 2 distinct positive divisors, 1 and itself. Okay, see, I was taught differently. I was taught that 1 was the prime number and that 2 was not, because it was divisible by 1. They changed it. They changed it on us, Jess. They changed it. Come on, people, participate. Well, fine. I guess we're going straight ahead. They changed it on us, Jess. That's not how it used to be. Oh man, I think I want Google later to see what happened, because I don't get it. So you want to go straight ahead. Okay, so that's turning to 276. 276. You walk cautiously, ducking your head every now and then to avoid the huge curtains of cobwebs hanging down. You can't begin to imagine what's happening, and you have no idea what to do. All you know is that you're being chased by a murderer, and the only thing you can do is to try and find some help. You reach the end of the corridor and the double doors that take you to the main thoroughfare. You open them cautiously, expecting the maniac to jump out at you, but there's just more decay and silence. It feels as though you're the only person left alive. Where do you go now? Left or right? That's our options. And they gave a little picture of this Jack the Ripper looking dude, man. So left or right? Those are our options. And I will, for now, I'm gonna mulligan the last one, because I don't know. No, yeah, I'm just gonna mulligan this one. So left or right is our options. Left. Okay. Until somebody starts answering, Jess, it's just you. Okay, turning to the left, we could go to 93. After a few more steps, you reach stairwell B and see that the fire door's got something daubed on it. It's gloomy here, so you have to rely on the weak glow of your trusty pen torch. Still, there's no hiding what this symbol is. Whoa, hello, little girl. What do you think you're doing? She's jumping up on Artemis's atrium. Brat, you know what? You did it. You forced me to put you on camera. There you are, for everybody to see. Brat. Sorry, cat attack. Okay. Okay. There's still no hiding what this symbol is. I will show you the symbol. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. You curse and feel tears spring to your eyes. Not that you believe in all that superstitious nonsense, but really, a 5-pointed star? What's it called? A pentacle? That's never a good sign. A pentacle was a good sign. Yep, that was Luna. You try the door, but surprisingly, it won't shift. It's locked. So you walk onto the end of the corridor, which turns sharply to the right. If you choose to follow the corridor around, turn to 2. However, straight in front of you are the doors to the renal unit, RENAL, renal. And if you want to investigate there, turn to 215. So, are we gonna follow the corridor around, or go to the straight in front of you, the door straight in front of you? Okay, so follow the corridor or check these doors out. Check the doors. Anybody else? Just a thought. Well, stop being that way with me, keyboard. I got a new keyboard and I'm getting used to it. Check doors. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Sold the Jess Laws. Okay. Well, I guess this is our new mulligan. I don't know how this works. We'll see. I'm kind of liking this. I've read a book like this before, the Choose Your Own Adventure, but this is interesting. Okay, so you want to check the doors to the renal unit. Turn to 215. To the renal unit. I don't know what a renal unit is. Ooh. Ooh. You ready? They got an interesting picture here. I'll have to show you here after we read a bit. Turn to 215. Okay, this is correct now. You try to push the door open, but it's stuck at the bottom. You heave with all your strength, hearing it scrape against the floor, and when the gap is big enough, you attempt to squeeze through. Just as you're wedged in the space, having serious doubts about the wisdom of this maneuver, you see a shadow shift ahead of you. You gasp and try to pull back, but your scrubs get caught. A tall figure steps from behind the door and stands in front of you. For a second, you both stare at each other. It's wearing a long wax coat, a beaked plague doctor mask, and is holding a kidney in its right hand. It's quite a sight, and for a few seconds, you're too dumbstruck to be frightened. Renal is kidneys? Okay, well, that makes sense. Thanks, Jess. What do you want? I'm busy, it barks at you, the voice muffled by the beak. I want to get out of here, you eventually stutter. It sighs impatiently then. Well, its left hand is outstretched, waiting for you to put something in it. I haven't got all day. This kidney won't transplant itself. You have a look of confusion on your face as you think about the item stuffed in your pockets. What does it want? Before you can come to any decision, it pushes you firmly in the chest away from the door and then forces it shut again. You have no choice now but to carry on along the corridor. Turn to 2. Dumbstruck is me. There we go. That's who just pushed you back through the door. What is it again? I don't know. I don't know, Jess. I don't know what it is, but We're going back to 2 now. So we no longer have a mulligan page, because they gave us no choice on this one. It was nice to have that little extra bit, though. But 2, that's way back here. Okay. 2. You are padding softly down the corridor, deep in thought, when a screech cuts through the stillness. You gasp and spin around, but there's nothing in the passageway. The noise came from your left, so maybe a stray and wounded animal has got into the neurosurgical unit there. If you want to enter the unit to investigate, turn to 268. However, on your right is the prayer room. You've never been in there before, but if you want to see it now, turn to page 11, or turn to 11. Or you could simply carry on along the passageway, turn to 113. All right, so investigate the surgical unit, go into the prayer room, or continue on. Padding, yes. It's a plague doctor. Yes, Jess. It's a plague doctor. That's what it was. So we can investigate the surgical unit, go into the prayer room, or carry along the passageway. Turn to page 113. Or turn to 113. I keep saying page because I'm used to reading. Ray wants to investigate. Prayer room. All right, so we got two people pipe it in where we want to go. Anybody else? We got 7 people in the chat now. Does anybody else want to break this tie and have us move on? This will be our new mulligan. There's like 3 choices on this one. So investigate surgical unit, which is what Ray wants to do. And Jess wants to go into the prayer room. We need one more. We need one more choice to make the decision. I'm enjoying this creepy music I generated for this. All right, you guys, we needed a choice. We need a decision. So please, somebody else pipe in and break the tie, or one of you guys got to give it up and go ahead with the other one's choice. Prayer room? Okay, we got 2 for the prayer room. We'll do that. We'll do that. Where's my car? There it is. Okay, prayer room is turned to 11. Here we go, 11. It's very spooky and appropriate for this book. I thought so. You step in, let the door gently close behind you, and stand there agog. That's what it says, A-G-O-G, agog. It's a small room with no windows, and it's brown. The carpet, the walls, the ceiling are all deep, rich brown. It's like standing in a vat of warm chocolate. Or a grave. Your inner voice unhelpfully chips in with that. There are a few cheap wooden chairs with brown velvet upholstery that have seen better days. At the far end, a full-length stained glass mural. Ooh. You're also agog? It depicts a forest with lush green leaves on the trees and a deer, a badger, and a crow lurking in the undergrowth. Whilst it makes sense to have a nature scene as the focal point instead of religious images, this seems gloomy, disturbing even. You're agog at the warm chocolate. You're not sure what it is, but there's something distinctly creepy about it, and you feel a sudden urge to destroy it. Although breaking glass when there's a killer stalking the hospital isn't the most sensible thing to do, if you want to follow your instincts and smash the mural, turn to 48. If you'd prefer to stay quiet and leave the prayer room, you could head across the corridor to the neurosurgical ward, if you haven't done so already. Turn to 268. or just continue along the passageway. Go left, turn to 338, or go right, turn to 113. So we got a lot more choices here. So hey, one of the choices is breaking the mural. So break the mural, leave the prayer room quietly, go to the neurosurgical ward as our previous option, or we can go left down the passageway or right, which I think was back the way we came. So it's up to you guys. We shall see what your choices are. The writing style is very nice and very creepy. Victoria Hancox did a good job on so far. So far, it's so goody. We even died once. One counter. I'm going to put a die out, Jess. You're going to get us killed more, so I'm going to put a dice out, one little die, to see how many times we die. Get one of these new dice that Tiger gave me with the 20-sided. Pull it out. We've died only once. Let me find the one. Because opposite the one, it would be the 20 naturally, right? Okay, so that's the 20. Okay, so I found, there's the 20. Okay, but we got it. See the 20 side. These are shiny and pretty. But there's the 20. And on the other side, we go to 1. It says, if you can read that, it says, fuck. So we're going to start with fuck because we died once. So that's that. It's on the opposite side of the 20. So put that up there. We are on fuck right now. Break the damn mural. One for break the mural. Okay, one for break the mural. Hey, we got another vote, Ray? What you got? What you got? I don't know. For some reason, that's one of the choices. Break the mural. Just break it. It just makes me feel, I want to break it. Ray says, whatever you say. I don't know, Jess. Why is he suddenly not chiming in? Just do it. Just do what Jess says. It might end up that way, Jess. No one else is really voting. It's just you and me, basically. We got people watching, though, so I hope you guys are enjoying the story, at least. Ray says, whatever you say. That may be true. Oh, I'm sorry. I did it. I broke the F-bomb, so here we go. There we go. Just one. Just one for me. All right, if I don't get any more answers, I'm going to have to take you at your word, Jess, and we're going to have to go and break the damn mural. Somebody please stop me. Hey, breaking the mural is turned to 48. Nobody's stopping me. Turn to 48. The chair lurches through the air towards the study, mural glass. You envisage the chair either bouncing straight off or breaking into wooden pieces. There is a deafening sound of shattered glass as the entire floor to the ceiling pane collapses into thousands of shards. After a stunned pause, when the glass remnants have all fallen, you face the door, fully expecting the man to come bursting in, but nothing happens. Now that the gloomy forest scene is no more, you feel lighter, somehow. Make a note of the code word shards and leave the prayer room. You now head over to the neurosurgical ward. You could now head over to the neurosurgical ward if you have not done so already, or you could just carry on down the passageway. So you broke the glass and you got a code word, shards, in capital letters. Yeah, people need to vote. Don't worry about it, Jess. It's okay. They don't have to vote. I mean, it's cool if they do, but if it's just you and me, that's cool. I don't mind. had a bunch of people here earlier, but they're like, oh, we're just watching music. No, that's tomorrow. We just had a couple of premieres tonight. Make a note of what? Shards? Yes, that's what it says. That is I will put it in the chat. Shards. In all caps, just like it has in the book. There's the clue. Next, that's what we'll do. Whenever we get one, I'll put it in the chat like that. That is your clue. Your code word, shards. All right, so what do you want to do? Looks like it's just you and me, Jess. Do you want to check out the neurosurgical ward or carry on along the passage? Going left to a new place or right? And I don't know. It looks like a different selection, but so left, right, or go across to the surgical ward. That is our options for our spooky Halloween episode of Endless Quest. Excuse me. Endless Quest Fireside Tales, not Endless Quest Burp Fireside Tales. Oh. Yeah, my beard needs to grow out just a little bit so it's soft again instead of stubbly like I shaved. Neurosurgery ward. All right. If I don't get any other answers, that's what we're doing. 268. Somebody please stop me. 268. This is a big book, Jess. I like this. We might be here a while. All right, we got our mulligan, so let's see what happens. Let's see, Ward. Okay, that's 2 for Ward. Thanks, Ray. You enter the room and freeze. In the far corner, there is an old woman slumped on the bare frame of a bed. A tall, thin man is stood over her. That's what it says. One hand gripping her shoulder, a large book in his other. They don't seem to have noticed you. Just then, you feel a touch on your leg. You look down, then gasp and flinch away. The rag doll does the same. The walking, living rag doll. Its cloth arms are bent, holding cloth stumps to its painted-on mouth. Then it bounds over to the sluice room. It pauses in the doorway, then nods encouragingly and points at a large machine inside. After a few seconds of you both staring at each other, the ragdoll skips back to you and pushes against your legs, trying to move you towards the machine. It's weirdly strong for an inanimate toy. If you decide to do what the ragdoll wants and go and look at the machine, turn to 339. But if you prefer to talk to the man, then turn to 170. Because every time we die, we regen and go back. That's right. That's right. Just like a video game. Fuck that. That's what I was thinking, Jess. That is exactly what I was. There we go. We're already on fuck. Then we go to 2 if we don't. It's not inanimate. No, it isn't. It's animated for sure, right? So, are we going with the ragdoll to the machine? Jess said, "Fuck that," or are we talking to the guy? Those are our options. Go with the ragdoll. I don't know. Maybe a look at the machine, even though I don't trust that doll. Okay, let's see what the machine is. 339. That's 2 votes in. That's half the chat right now. So 339. Dun, dun, dun. 336, 37, 338, 339. Here we are. Okay, so we got a new mulligan page. And that's the only way back, by the way, now. Oof. I don't have many options here. You enter the sluice room, which is dwarfed by the large old-fashioned macerator. You couldn't even begin to imagine how many cardboard urinal bottles and vomit bowls ended up being destroyed inside that. The hatch is open, and you peer inside. It looks like a huge blender with fierce blades, and what's that? The ragdoll jumps in and down excitedly. That's what it wanted you to find? There's something wedged underneath one of the blades. And if you want to reach in to grab it, turn to page 16. Turn to 16. If you think that's the worst idea in the history of bad ideas, you could just quickly leave the room and go talk to the man and woman. The sluice room, S-L-U-I-C-E, sluice, like a sluice tunnel. So it's got a chute that goes down to something, but apparently it's all wedged up and jammed, and there's something in there. And it wants you to put your arm in there. It's up to you guys. Put your arm in there or go talk to the man and woman. That's your options now. I don't like either one of these options, but that's where we're at, you guys. Why is the machine in the hospital? What the fuck is it for? It's for destroying urinals and samples, okay, for nastiness, okay? All that shit goes in there and it destroys it. It's a macerator. It's like it's kind of sluice room. Put arm in, of course. Oh shit. Ray, save us or not. You got me, Jess. You keep it up. I might need my inhaler again today. It's been a rough day for me. Whew. Jess wants to put her arm in. Get the woman on the bed to dislodge the item. That's not one of the options, Ray. Arm in or not. That's our options. Talk to the people or arm in. So it sounds like you want to talk to the dude and the woman. Well, I'm having fun. So that's all that matters, right? If we have a good time. That's the whole point of a Fireside Tales. Get some more Endless Quest in here. I'm going to try to buy some more for next season. I'm down to like 5 that we haven't read, so that's only half a season. All right. We got to choose. Jess already said arm in. So Ray, arm in or go talk to the people. I'm not sure based on what you said what your choice was. Arm in, of course. I like that response, Jess. Oh, well, fuck it. Let's do it. Unless Ray says no, we're going to put our arm in. All right. Let's see how many different ways we can die. 99 ways to die. All right, there's our mulligan. We're going to 16 now. Probably another option with both of them is to talk to those people. So let's find out what happens when we put our arm in the machine. The macerator. That just doesn't sound good. Let's fucking do it. Here we go. Deep breath. You have to stand on tiptoes in order to reach down into the bowels of this machine. Sweat is trickling over your forehead and stinging your eyes. When you finally get a fingertip on the mysterious object, it swivels around out of reach. You give a final desperate lunge, and got it. With ragged breaths, you pull the object out and see that it's a fancy-looking white-handled knife. On closer inspection, it has a green substance smeared along the blade, which seems to be with an eardrum-bursting shriek. The machine starts up. Blade's whirring, and the ragdoll is pushing your arm back in. Deeper and deeper. You fight and yell, but it's just too strong. And then you feel a pain like you couldn't even imagine as the blades macerate your fingers, hand, and arm into pulp. All you can hear now is a heavy, repetitive thud, thud, thud. Are you dying? Turn to 271. Ah, shit. Oh, no. I was just letting that run until I got my breath. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. 271 to see what happens. I think we lost a hand or an arm even. A little fucking ragdoll. You were right not to trust it. I've got that mulligan back there, though. We can still go and talk to those people and forget about this. Okay, 271. Turn to 271. All right. Wow, couldn't overcome a doll. I did not say anything bad, Logan. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Cool Gamer. It was me and Jess, so no worries. You are fine, sir. That horn is generally not for you. I don't think it ever has been for you. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Yes, you got me. No, but Logan did. Yes, I did. And what I'm reading is pretty bad, but whew, I gotta use my inhaler. Maybe you should have, Cool Gamer. I know this content. It is mature content tonight, guys. It's so odd that in order to breathe better, you have to hold your breath. I've always found that weird, but it works. All right. Let's see how badly we've lost an arm here. This stream now has drug use. You need to read more books like this one. I'm going to save them for special occasions, Jess. That's for sure. Okay. A few seconds later, you feel strong enough, strong fingers prizing your hands away, and you realize that you still have hands. You look into the face of the tall, thin man. He bends over and looks at you with black eyes. His beard, a mass of synthetic-looking white curly hair, brushes against your face. Yes, I agree. The stream has drug use. Yes. Okay. Are you still hysterical? He asked curiously, with a distinct German accent. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still hysterical? He asked curiously, with a distinct German accent. You consider the question, then shake your head. He smiles with relief. Good. I thought I was going to have to bash you with the book, too. Thought I was going to have to bash you with the book, too. All right. Let's get that taken care of. I'll have to watch that later. National Parks Princess just dropped the video, which she said she would tonight. All right. He tells you that he's Cornelius and leads you across the room towards the woman. But she screeches and shuffles backwards. Finally, she quietens and sits with her arms clutched around her legs, forehead resting on her knees. And you can see clearly now that she has had the top of her skull removed. You point with a shaking finger at the wrinkled, exposed brain. Have I heard a German person speak? Only in the movies, sir. What happened here, you ask, feeling stupid because it's obvious what has happened to her. He calls her number 2, but she is Johanna, a powerful witch with a temper, but only with those who were cruel to others and did not heed her warning. She had the fierce ability to create madness, and then he took it. I don't know how, but it was concentrated in pineal gland, deep in brain. And you can see, he managed to gouge the gland out. Now all she can do is produce random chaos whenever she's fighting. So I stay with her. I protect her. He smiles fondly at the witch and absentmindedly strokes his wiry white beard. Yes, I apologize for my horrible German accent. All that with my hands on the machine? That was just a hallucination? She did that to me? You splutter and Cornelius nods, begging you not to blame her. but blame the man who hurt her. Why doesn't somebody stop him then? Is he too strong? You ask. Cornelius sighs gently and shakes his head. No, it's just that it just has to be the right person in the right place with the right knife. Your eyes widen and your head, you hear Johanna whimper, then growl. He has to be stabbed. No. He has to be stabbed? This is what you ask. He took her DMT gland, apparently. No, violence is not the answer. Johanna taught me that. No, people think witchcraft is potions, but they forget how powerful words can be. Obliterate the written name so that no one can speak it ever again. Then the life will be sucked from him. Obliterate the name. This talk of knives makes you look like your pocket. Makes you look in your pocket, and you find the white-handled one that you grabbed from the macerator. It was a knife. Not all of it was madness then. Before you can ask anything, Johanna starts to rock back and forth and hit her fist against the jagged ridge of her skull. Abruptly, the shadows creep back and the room shifts with a kaleidoscope of colors. Cornelius pushes you to the door with a sharp "Go!" As you leave, you can hear him murmuring soothing words to the ruined witch. Back in the corridor, you can enter the prayer room if you have not already been there. We've done that. But if you rather just carry on along the passageway, you can head left from the 113 or right, heading back towards the operating theater department. So I think left is the new way this time. No violence. But what are you going to do with the life then? Okay, so we have a special knife. So we have. May I have the knife, please? Please. Oh, sorry. Oh, golden child. Sorry. Knife. So you have shards and knife. Okay, left. Anybody else? In all its glory. Gory. Knife, not life. Yes, knife. You have knife. It was in the macerator. So you want to go left? All right. Anybody else? Options, right or left? All right, left it is, Jess. 113. I don't know if I consider that a mulligan or not, but it's the same as the other, so I will drop the card in there. I have found 113. And now I need to find where we left the card. Oh, there it is. All right. Changing it over there. Okay. A little further on, the corridor branches. Going straight on normally takes you to the medical wards, but it seems to be blocked off with some strange barrier. The right turn should take you to another stairwell and more surgical wards. Where would you like to go now? Straight on or right? Well, actually, this is going to be our new mulligan. Right or straight on? He's going to whack you. Hotch wanting to play with the kitty, but she don't want to play with him. Poor Hotch. All right. You going right or straight on? Straight? Okay. Until somebody else starts chiming in, Jess, I'm just taking your answers. New mulligan, we're going straight. 202. 201. 202. You edge toward the bizarre barrier, feeling revulsion spread inside you. You peer closer and confirm your worst fears. It's skin. Many people's skins sutured together and stretched across the entire width of the corridor, from floor to ceiling. You can see belly buttons, freckles, and tattoos. And in the top right-hand corner is a symbol. You rack your memory and finally remember. It is a triqueta, a shape made of 3 overlapping circles. What was going on? What did it mean? If you want to examine the skin more closely, turn to 350. But if you prefer to tear the skin to get to the other side, turn to 209. All right, new mulligan, but I'll show you this symbol. So far we've had a pentacle, and now we've had a triqueta. I'll spell it in the chat. So I guess those are clues. We missed that one. Pentacle and triqueta. Pentacle and triqueta. I'll spell it the way they did. It's weird, but I'm not familiar with that word. Let me see. Triqueta. That's what I thought. So there it is. I guess those are clues, guys. All right. You want to examine it? All right. Let's do this. Examine it closer. 350. This here. Our other option is tearing through it. That's kind of gross. What's up, Ben?
Not steam.
Go ahead. That's what they're there for. 350. Yes, 350. All right.
350.
Here we go. With your nose only inches away, you can clearly see the pores, hair follicles, and 100 different shades of skin. But the tattoos are particularly poignant. That's what it says, poignant. You wonder about the people who sat through the inking, never knowing that they'd end up in some macabre display. You see a bunch of green shamrocks, a red banner warning, beware of foxes and bagajin. I'm going to put that word in the chat too, because that seems like a clue here. B-A-I-G-U. Bega-U. Oh, G-U. J-I-N-G. Begujing. Begujing, I guess. Okay. A delicate fairy with gossamer wings and Gothic handwriting proclaiming. Is that what it says? You see green shamrock. Okay, you also see a delicate fairy with gossamer wings and Gothic handwriting proclaiming, "Mein Haupt ist mein Grimoire." After studying the stretched skin, though, you still have no idea what's going on. So you turn your back on the barrier and think about where to go next. What the fuck kind of tattoo is that? Beware of foxes and whatever that word is. And then mein Hut is mein Grimoire. I don't know if you want to write that down or not. It's up to you. Okay, do we go straight on or left? So our options this time, straight on or left? Used to do a pretty decent Kurt Wagner, but I'm very rusty on German accent. Sorry. I'm better at the Russian. Oh. Tear the skin? No, that's an old option. We'd have to go back. It says straight or left. You want to go back and do the tear the skin option? We can do that because we got it. That's still an option back here. as one of the choices. So I don't know why they didn't give us that again after examining it. Yeah. Left. Okay. All right, we're going left. All right, that's our new mulligan here. Left is 125. It's kind of fun, Jess. Hope you're enjoying it. It's creepy as fuck, which is what we wanted for Halloween, right? All right. So this linking corridor has no doors or rooms, so nothing can jump out. Is this right? 125? Yep, 125. Nothing can jump out at you here. But suddenly you hear a noise from above. Okay, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. A deliberate creaking sound. And there it is again. And again. You're in no doubt that there is something above you. Something or someone walking above you, but trying not to be heard. Except you're already on the top floor. So what's hiding in the roof space? You take a deep breath and try not to think about that. You start panicking, you're doomed. You exhale slowly and look around yourself. Where should you go now? The entrance to stairwell A is just on your left. Turn to 323. So you could head downstairs. Otherwise, you could follow the corridor around to the right and investigate more wards. Turn to 392. Yeah, I'm enjoying the creepy. This is fun. Touch in here. I thought Ben maybe came back. I think I grossed Ben out though, so that was fun. Okay. So head down the stairwell or examine the wards. And we've already got a new mulligan. Woo. This is a pretty cool book. She's got a good writing style. Victoria Hancox. Nightshift. This is part one in a series called The Cluster of Echoes. So maybe I'll get another one. Stairs? You think it's not going to end well? Okay. Stairs it is. Okay. 323. All right. Excuse me for just a second. I'm still here. I'm just dealing with something ugly. You don't want to see it. I promise. Well, we haven't died yet, Jess, other than the one time. So we're not reaching the record. 4 is the record so far. So we're not even close to that. All right, we were supposed to go to 323. All right, here we are. The stairwell is in a U shape, circling a lift shaft. As you take the first turn, you gasp and recoil. There is a skeleton, a human skeleton, slumped on the steps, curled up in the fetal position. You wonder briefly what happened to the person, what they died, or that they died here like that. But sidle quickly past the white bones. You step into the wide corridor of the main thoroughfare, grimacing as a splash of thick green pond water soaks into your socks. As far as you can see, the entire place looks flooded, and the air is heavy with the stagnant odor. So where to now? You could head left to the accident and emergency department, or go right towards the main entrance and the rest of the hospital. All right, new choice. You know, this really doesn't help. I'm just going to leave it out. We'll just back, unless we really, really need it. I'm just holding last position anyways. So go left to the accident and emergency department, or go right towards the main entrance and the rest of the hospital. So it hasn't ended badly yet, Jess. ER department. Okay. Going to the emergency department, 146. I'll only hang on to the one page in case we die. Well, if we run out of choices, Jess, that will be our ending. That's just how it works. Okay, 146. You arrive at the double doors leading to the A&E department. It has a strange orange light emanating from it, which makes you wonder whether this was a good idea after all. Still, you're here, so you might as well go in. The reason for the orange glow is simple. The ceiling, floor, and every wall are painted orange. You walk into the waiting room, footsteps echoing because there isn't a single piece of furniture. No curtains, no chairs, no gurneys, nothing to absorb the sound. Through the glass doors of the exit, you see a brick wall. So there's no way out, and fighting back the disappointment, you turn 180 degrees and walk out of the waiting room. The large patient area is to your right and is divided into resuscitation, general treatment room, and a quiet room for psychotic episodes. Where do you choose to go? Resuscitation, general treatment room, or quiet room? We got lots of choices here. Resuscitation, general treatment room, or quiet room. Oh. I'm going to have to get some ice here pretty soon to keep this party going. Got to have some soda, some caffeine. ER department. Where's your last one? The psychotic room, of course. Okay, all right. Okay. A quiet room. Psychotic episode. 192. Here we go. Anybody else wants to jump in with choices? You're welcome to help decide the fate of this book reading. 192. Quiet. All right. Entering the quiet room, you switch the table lamp on and illuminate the cozy, safe space. There are soft cream walls with an inviting plump sofa. And over to the side, a single bed with, you cry out, fear completely paralyzing you. And as much as you want to, you can't close your eyes. You can't help but stare. There is a wizened form lying under the sheets, and crouched on its chest is a blackened, malevolent form. It gazes at you with yellow eyes, then shifts on its haunches. It is getting ready to attack. This thought freezes you frozen. This thought frees your frozen muscles. If you want to try to talk to it, turn to 184. But if you want to attack and strike first, turn to 267. Woo! We found a monster, Jess. Yeah, this is where we are now. We're fighting or trying to talk to it. Talking or fighting. Kings are fighting. It's my drink of choice tonight. Normally it's Coke Zero, but I felt a little sweeter was tonight because it's Halloween. I don't get no candy, so that's what I get. What is it again? Talk to it? Okay. Talk to it. 184. This is where Oh, I don't really know. I'm just teasing you. I haven't seen it yet. I've learned with you. I've never read this either, guys. This is fun. All new to me. 184. Yep. And it gives us choices. So this is our new mulligan. So, all right. I mean no harm, you announce in a trembling voice. I'm just trying to get home. Can you help me? The thing regards you with a bored expression, unfolds one leg out, stretches it, then tucks it back underneath its rump. Excuse me, you say, with a less trembling voice. Is this thing just going to ignore you? After a pregnant pause, interesting terminology, it is obvious that yes, it is just going to ignore you. You tut loudly, then leave the room. You can now choose to go to the general treatment area or the resuscitation room. But if you've had enough of this place, you can simply leave this area and go back up the stairwell. So back upstairs, the resuscitation room, or the general treatment area. Got 3 choices. Oh. General treatment, resuscitation, or go back up the stairs. Oh, I like these new glasses. They're not bad. This is pulling off my head. Option 2. So you want to go to the resuscitation room. Okay. All right. Here we go. 328. Oh, tell me that's 328. Nope. Oh, it is. It is. I'd say with impish glee. Okay. Here we go. This is where doctors and nurses strived to snatch people back from the jaws of death. It was a place of high drama and emotion, and high energy, a voice says from the far corner. First you think it's just a shadow, yet the smell is strong. It's a delicious smell, cooked meat, but with a surge of nausea. You see that it's cooked flesh, human flesh. It's not a shadow. It's a charred human being, which is still smoking, yet still walking towards you. Should you leave? Don't leave, it says, and you realize it's red. Reading your mind? Yes, it stops and stands in front of you. You can clearly see the tightened and split skin and the darkened, empty pits where eyes once were. The stench is nauseating. Yum. I'm number 7, she gestures, as if she were pulling back her hair to show off the side of her head. But there's no hair left, just blackened scalp. Carmichael took my ears because he needed my power. He forgot, though. There are more ways to skin a cat, and witches are resourceful. Vengeful, too. He should not forget that. Whoa! Ooh, creepy. Okay. Should not forget that. So, if he took your ears, how can you still hear thoughts? You ask, wondering if this night could get any more surreal. It raises its arms out to the side, making a horrendous crackling noise. As the two Tight flesh gives way and rents. The answer is around you. Color is more powerful than you could ever believe. Orange stimulates energy. All you need is to learn how to harness it. But does that mean you can't leave here? It acknowledges your question with a sad nod of the head, then looks up and takes a step towards you. But you can. You need to save yourself. And by doing that, you can save me and my 10 sisters. He hides beyond this place, and you can only leave through the mortuary. You look bemused and are about to say, "What?" when it reaches out and silences you with a finger on your lips before stating dramatically, "Be with the corpse behind the number of ribs. Now go." With that shout, she pushes you back and disappears, leaving you with barbecued grease on your lips. Barbecued grease on your lips. Once you've wiped that off, you need to decide where to go next. You can now choose to go to the general treatment area or the quiet room. We've already been there. Or if you've had enough of this place, we can simply leave by going up the stairwell. General treatment or go up the stairwell, because we've already been to the quiet room. So new choice. I am going to grab some more ice. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Getting some ice so I can continue reading. Wet, liquid the throat. Ugh. I can stand up, the old man. I'm back without any mishaps. I dropped one ice cube though. Oh well. General treatment. All right. Let's get it on. What was that? Celebrity death match? It was like Robot Chicken, only celebrity death matches. All right, general treatment 288. That's right. 288. 287, 288. All right, it's going to give us more choices, including the only other one we had here. So, our new page. You drift around the trolleys and chairs and think about the myriad of people treated here. The myriad. Most would have patched up and most would have been patched up and sent home, and some would have gone to the wards or even to you for emergency operations. Over in the corner, there is a small plaster room with its white haze of plaster of Paris over every surface. It even still hangs in the air, and you can taste it in your mouth as every breath draws the gypsum into your lungs. You can't see anything of interest here, so feeling an irritated cough building up, you decide to leave. Just as you reach the door to leave, you spot something familiar hanging from a drip stand. A stethoscope. You grab it and drape it around your shoulders. You never know, it might come in handy. You now choose to go into the quiet room or the resuscitation room. We've been all that, so we got to go back up the stairs. All right. And some would go to the freezer. Don't want to miss any clues. Well, we have a stethoscope. So before we go back up the stairs, that's our only other option at this point. Stethoscope. Let me see if I spell this right. Stethoscope. Did I spell it right? Stethoscope. Yep. There we go. Stethoscope. Clue. You have a stethoscope and a knife. All right, heading back up the stairs without any options because we've done everything else. 357. Yeah, I thought we came from upstairs, but apparently we were down below. I'm not sure. I lost track. You already have a stethoscope. All right, all right. If this is your first time in this stairwell, you're going to be shocked to see a curled up human skeleton. Nope, halfway up the stairs. Already met the skeleton, you pass by it without batting an eyelid. At this stage, you're getting quite blasé. It's quite blasé. And are wondering if anything can shock you ever again. The answer to that comes quickly as you take the final corridor and almost trip over the black wispy cocoon, which is writhing on the landing. You leap back, falling down a couple of stairs before you catch your balance, then watch in horror as it draws itself up. It is about to explode. Beware the Witchfinder General, a booming voice announces, the words echoing up and down the stairwell. His work here continues. With that, the cocoon slumps down, then scoots off up the wall and through an almost invisible vent in the ceiling. Can we go down to the next floor instead of back up? No, it's not one of our choices, unfortunately. We were down on the bottom floor and there was no way out. That's where we were. We were at the bottom. I'm sure there should be a basement. I mean, it's a hospital, but apparently not. No morgue in the basement. Okay, once you've the only thing left of the encounter is a few black streaks. Once you've calmed down and your heart is beating normally again, you leave the stairwell. The first floor corridor looks the same as it did the last time you were here. Only now you're not just wandering around aimlessly. You need to get out of here, and if you already found a clue of who can help you to do just that, you should be able to pinpoint a destination. So where do you wish to go? Back into the theaters, the prayer room, or the vascular ward? So we've already been to the prayer room, but we can go to the theater, operating theaters, or the vascular ward. Witchfinder. I'm not safe. I don't think any of us are safe. I think we're dreaming and we're stuck in the dream world. That's my thought. But we shall see. Better. Okay. So back into the operating theaters. We can check the prayer room again if you want, or the vascular ward. It's up to you. Ooh. I guess what the fuck was it? The surgery room? We have the vascular ward, the prayer room, or into the operating theater. So yeah, surgery room. All right. We'll check those out. 366. I think we've already been there, but I don't think we've read that description. Nope. Here we go. You push open the door to the operating theaters and enter, but before you can take another step, a hand grabs you by the throat and slams you off your feet back against the door. You feel something crack in your spine, a momentous pain followed by a weird nothingness. Your legs dangle uselessly as the man grabs you underneath the armpits and hoists you up over his shoulders. You could smell the blood soaked into his clothing, Nancy's blood. Did you really think you could get away from me by guessing? Nobody guesses here. You either know or you die. My master is going to be very happy to get the 12th one, the last one. Very happy indeed. He carries you off, and as your head bangs repeatedly against his back with every step, you wonder, which body part is going to be harvested? Dun, dun, dun! Death number 2. So vascular ward it is, right? See if I can find the number 2 on this damn 20-sided. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's a 19. Oh, almost. Fuck! I found fuck. It's 4. It's probably under my thumb. Come on, man. It's got to be something. There's a 3. I haven't seen a 3 before. 4. Oregon. There it is. Right by the 20. And I dropped it. So, but I found it. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. There's no option there. That's 2 deaths. Unless you want to go back into the prayer room, vascular ward or the prayer room. I think we've already been to the prayer room. Let me see if we've read that description now. We don't have very many options left. We've pretty much been everywhere, but there's a lot more to read, so I don't know. It's a different result, so up to you. Prayer room or vascular ward? I'm going to break the die out every time now and do a counter on these little quest books and see if we can break the record. Let's see. We already went to the prayer room, but maybe there's something we missed. Possibility. It's up to you if you want to go back there. This music is fucking creepy. I love it. Going to the prayer room, Jess, or are we gonna move on? Apparently my hair is sticking down. It's causing my forehead to itch. I'm going, what's going on here? It's my hair. Shouldn't be sticking down. Just got to cut. Okay. It's a difficult page than before. But it's a different page than before this otherwise vascular room. Yeah, it's a different page. All right. You stand in the middle of the prayer room, surrounded by umber. If you saw the monogram Rome or Pyre, then you're sure you're in the right place. You did not. But what happens now? Well, if you recorded the code word shards, you must immediately turn to page 145. What? Different. It may have made you feel better at the time, but breaking that mural was the worst thing you could possibly have done. You destroyed the entity that could have helped you out of here. There are always consequences for our actions, and you are going to pay a very heavy price for yours. It's just a matter of time before he finds you, and it won't be pretty when he does. Three. Oh, geez, yeah, huh? That's fucking 3. Are we gonna tie the record? Are we gonna beat the record tonight? Vascular room it is. 212, and this is it. You push open the door to the ward and enter. But before you can take another step, a hand grabs you by the throat and slams you off your feet back against the door. You feel something crack in your spine. Didn't we read this? No, this can't be right. That is the vascular room. What the fuck? I lost it. Yes. I'm almost there. I'll find it, really. I'm pretty sure that I turned to the right thing, but this is one we already read. What the fuck? Yeah, huh? All right, where's that page which said the vascular room? 66. I will find it. I will. This is too far back. So. Oh. Nope. Wow. This was what it said. This is a different. It's a different entry too, but it's kind of the same option. So, or have lost the purge. I think we're dead. We're going to have to go all the way back to the first visit in the prayer room and do something. Maybe. Oh, here goes the vascular ward 212. That's right. So we die again. It's the same entry. It's just in a different spot. 212 and 366 into the operating theaters. Yep. They both the same. But we died. All right. So that would be 4. We just tied the record, Jess. Let's see if we can go back and find the prayer room and see where we can make some choices here again. Because there are other things to read. I saw them, really. There it is. There's 4. We have tied the record officially. We have died 4 times. There weren't really any other options, no, but there are other places to go. So let me see here. Well, I know that we were here, and we talked to this creepy dude who pushed us out of the room. Okay, you'd rather just carry on along the passageway. It says we can go back to the prayer room. Turn 211. That's where that was. So we'll do that because that's what you suggested. Because I know we were there at one point, or we died multiple times. From the prayer room, you smash the mural. There are other options from the prayer room. This was our big one right here. I think this is where we were. Prefer to stay quiet, leave the prayer room, head across the corridor to the neurosurgical ward. I think we did that. Continue along the passage. Go left, 338, or right, 113. I don't think we went right. Let's find out. We did not. A little further on the corridor branches going straight on normally, takes you to the medical wards, but it seems to be blocked off with some strange barrier. Oh, did we do this one? Let's see. Straight on 202 or right. These are different headers. Okay, well, let's look at 125 and see what happens there. Okay, that's a different choice. Okay, so you want to go straight on or go right? You say right? Okay, so 125. That's what it is. Okay. And I think this is it, Jess. We've already tied the record. If we die again, that's it. That's going to be the new rule. If we break the record, then that's it. We're dead. The skin, yes. The linking corridor has no doors or rooms, so nothing can jump out at you here. Yes, we've read this. Our choices were, except you're already on the top floor. So what's hiding in the roof? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The entrance to the stairwell, where you should go now, just on your left. Or you could head downstairs. Otherwise, you could follow the corridor around to the right and investigate more wards. I think we can investigate more wards. What do you think? Investigate more wards or try to go left again? Maybe don't go to the skin. Yeah, this is different. So let's try investigating the other wards. But I think we're going to be turning right back around here. Investigate the wards. Yeah, okay. You are midway down the passageway when something gets your full attention. There's a black, wispy mass attached to the wall. It's only the size of a watermelon, but looks suspiciously like that cocoon. We saw this before. And you're sure you can see it writhing. You have a vision of it exploding with a scurry of 1,000 spiders. So you give it a wide berth. While you consider your next move, to the right is the general surgery ward. You can hear a faint, yet frenetic speaking from inside. But if you still want to enter, go to 45. Opposite that is the orthopedic ward. Or you could just continue along the corridor. Okay, so we have some new options, Jess. So we've got the general surgery ward, the orthopedic ward, or continue. So here we are. We got new options. If we die this time, that's it. That'll be the end. So general surgery ward, orthopedic ward, or continue. We went into the surgery ward, didn't we? I think so. Try the orthopedic ward. Okay. 65. All right. Here it is. If I can get to the right page here. 65. All right, I'll see what happens here, Jess. Expecting a true horror-style ominous creak from the door, you're surprised when it opens silently. The ward looks like it's been abandoned for a decade, and suddenly you're reminded of the ghost town created by Chernobyl. Is that what's happened? You rush to the windows to look out and then wish you hadn't. All you can see is a thick, dense forest encircling and encroaching on the hospital as if it regretted previously giving up the space and now wanted it back. Where was the car park, the high-rise tower block, the dual carriageway? It's always like that wherever we go. You scream and whirl around, clutching your chest. The voice came from the far end of the ward, but you can't see anyone. You'll have to come closer. I can't move. As you go further into the ward past the rusting bed frames, you can see that a curtain has been drawn around the last bed space. Is that you behind the curtain? Yes. They shut me away from prying eyes. It's not pretty. Those last words freeze your hand, which was poised, ready to pull back the fabric. Can we go back in time? I'm wondering, Jess. You take a second to gather your nerve, then step through the parted curtains. Your first thought is that it isn't so bad. An ordinary-looking woman lying prostrate in the crumpled and blood-stained sheet, albeit with long scars over each limb. She smiles reassuringly at you, and as you return the smile, you start to see how flattened she looks. Your smile becomes a grimace when you circle the bottom of the bed and realize exactly what has happened to the woman. They're all mine, she says, pointing with her eyes at the pile of bones on the floor. He took them all, even the skull, but they weren't the right ones. You stand with your fist pressed into your mouth, trying to suppress the urge to cry or vomit, which both threatens to make an appearance. Eventually, you realize that you really should do something. So, do you try to reinsert the bones into her body, or fetch her a glass of water? Her bones, Miss, no, they're right there. Our options are put her bones back, or get her some water. What the fuck? That is horrid. I am loving this. Okay. Okay, Jess, what do you want to do? Put her bones back or get her some water? Yeah, that's where I'm at. Holy shit. What do you want to do? Oh, I don't know what water would help. Would water help? I mean, let's just fill her up with water like a balloon. She's probably thirsty. Water! Oh, shit. We're thinking alike. I'm going to keep this as a mulligan. 358. Oh, my goodness. $358. You get a glass of water from the small kitchen and bring it to her lips. The small kitchen. With no jawbone, she struggles to drink, so you pour a little into her parched mouth. After a little cough, she smiles gratefully and remarks that it has been a long time since she felt any kindness. Who did this to you, you ask? Dr. Robert Carmichael. You must have heard of him. His notoriety surely stretches far from this world. You shake your head and wait for her to continue. He's a monster to the core, and has been for an eternity. He's looking for body parts. They're special. They're important to him. He's killed many, many women to get his hands on them. Her voice fades away. She sounds tired. But what do you mean? He takes trophies? He's a serial killer? Is that who killed my friend? She shakes her head as if your very presence is exhausting her. Just when you think she's fallen asleep, she raises her eyelids and stares directly at you. Please stop him. I need to die now. It's been too long. She sinks into herself, and although you ask, how can I stop him? There's no response. Although you've learned something here, there are still many more questions than answers. You leave this ward where bones used to be mended, now excised and cast aside. Turn to 30. What? Yeah, poor lady, I swear. What? Here we go. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. This is it, Jess. You know, whatever happens now. Whatever our choices. You are standing back in the corridor going over what you've just seen, when you realize with mounting horror that the black wispy cocoon has vanished. You look left and right, there's no sign of it. And then the thought occurs to you, and with utter dread, you look up. You let out a whoosh of air and a softly muttered curse. It's not above you either, although there are black streaks along the ceiling tracing its path away to who knows where. Still, you have to decide where you should go now, and you can't wait around here. You could continue along the passageway by going right, turn to 159, or left, turn to 299. Alternatively, you could investigate the general ward opposite if you haven't done so already. 45. So, I know it's up to you, Jess. I don't know if I think we already explored the general ward, but we may not have. I've forgotten by this point where all we've been. This is a hard one to follow, but it's fun. So continue by going right or go left or investigate the general ward. The entry 45, I don't recognize that one. So I don't recognize any of these entries. It'll be all new anywhere we went. Check general ward to see if we already did. Okay. It's kind of what I was thinking too. The door opens with only the faintest wheeze, but slams shut with a crash. Instantly there is an exodus, a mass of sharp claws skittering across the floor, and you picture a flood of rats streaming away. At least they're not streaming in your direction. But now you're dreading finding out why they were here in the first place. After all, vermin usually only go where there's easy access to food, and in this place, that could only mean one thing. As you walk through the deserted ward, you look at each bed, but there's no corpses, nothing. And yet, you can smell something really bad. What is it? And where is it? Suddenly, you realize that you're looking too low. Arranged decoratively around the curtain rails surrounding one of the beds, like a Christmas garland, is a complete set of intestines. The purple coils swell, then contract in a hypnotic wave, and out of one torn end comes an occasional drip of putrid, thick liquid. You stare mesmerized for a while. Does this mean anything? Then shake yourself out of it. You notice that the gut is draped around bed number 5. They've got that in. They've bolded it. Bed number 5. But otherwise, you don't think there's anything else here. You leave the ward and head back out into the thoroughfare. Turn to page 362. Dun, dun, dun. 362. That's way near the end. Okay. There's like almost 400 entries in here, though. It's got to be this page. 362. The door sweeps shut behind you, and you feel an inkling of relief that the vermin can't take you by surprise by flooding out. It's perhaps the only silver lining with this black cloud. Now, though, you need to decide whether to continue along the passageway by going right or left. Alternatively, you could investigate the orthopedic ward opposite you if you haven't done so already. We did that one for sure. So, right or left? It's been a cool one, Jess. I'm having a good time. So are we going right or are we going left? Let us decide. That woman had no fucking bones, man. Then intestines hanging over a fucking windowsill. Came from the left, so go right. Okay, all right, $2.99. I know we haven't been to that one. Yeah. That's a picture I haven't seen before, so that's on the previous page. So there's other things we can do. All right, so. At the end of the corridor turns again. At the end, the corridor turns again to the right, and you realize you've come full circle back to where you started. The vascular ward lies directly ahead with its door slightly ajar. Turn to 380 if you want to investigate, but if you'd rather head for the stairwell now and go downstairs, turn to 323. Well, it looks like we went around in a circle, Jess. Do you want to try to go right, or do you want to choose one of these options? Because we've been to the vascular ward, I already know that. But that's a different entry. I haven't seen that one. We hadn't gone that way, but it just took us back around to the vascular ward. So do you want to go back and try to go left? I don't know. It's up to you, Jess. We have some options. The vascular ward page is different than try it. Okay. All right. It does look different. But I'm going to keep these 2 pages for now, because we might just have all these options to go around in circle. But 380. 380 is going to take us to 323. So let me see. What 323 does. 323 gives us a bunch of other choices. So that's where we're heading. At the last second, you look at the narrow gap between door and frame and see the faint, bloodied footprint on the floor. It's him. The murderer must be in there. Holding your breath and desperately trying not to make a sound, you set off down the corridor towards the stairwell. 323. The stairwell is in a U shape. Yeah, we've read this one. Emergency department or turn to 280. So yeah, we've gone around in circles here, Jess. And I have now lost track of where we were for our other choices. So, all right, so those are our options, Jess. 323. Back to that. I've really lost track of this in here. Very easy to do in this book. All right, so emergency area or the main entrance. I don't think we went to the main entrance, Jess. You want to try that? We could go to the emergency department again, but I'm pretty sure we've already done that. I know I've read that description right there. So, but I don't think we went to the main entrance. So you want to try it? Makes you go to the stairs, go back to the orthopedic, and turn right instead. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Yep, I lost it. We already been there too. I don't think we've been to the main entrance though. All right. Let me see. Yeah, all right. My brain is kind of done here, Jess. Well, this is different. We haven't done this one. You want to do it? Okay, the main entrance. All right. You wade cautiously through the sludge, half expecting a swamp creature to coil around your ankle and drag you down. But the only attack comes from the insects that are breeding in the stagnant water. You feel them biting the side of your neck and slap them dead against your skin. You pass the door to the ground floor section of the operating theaters. It has a freshly painted symbol on it, an 8-spoked wheel. You are drawn to it and cross over, arms stretched. But when you touch it, you realize that it's been drawn in blood. You wipe your fingers on your scrubs and try the doors. They're locked from the inside as they normally are during the night shift. On the other side of the thoroughfare is a door leading to the laboratories. You've never been in there. Why would you? But if you'd like to investigate them, turn to 34. Otherwise, you have no choice but to carry on wading through to the end of the corridor. Turn to 156. Yeah, it ran us through some sludge down by the entrance. There it is. It's another clue, I guess. None of these have been helpful, have they? We got that knife, though. We shall see. Knife and a stethoscope we've collected. All right, so you want to investigate the laboratories or go and try to continue on and get out? We can. Laboratory? All right, I'm going to hold on to this page, though. I'm going to mulligan it so I don't lose it this time. 34. I know we haven't done laboratories. That's definitely new. All right, here we go. The doors open to a narrow corridor with no windows. So you're relying on your pen torch. Didn't know we had one of those. You hope its batteries will last. Yeah, this is definitely a foreign written, probably Germany. A torch is like a flashlight in Europe. So I know it is in Britain, but I'm guessing it is in Europe now too. Okay. You don't need a torch to realize that there's no swamp here. away from me, moth. Where did you come from? Okay. The smell is gone, and there's no splashing around, splashing sound as you walk, although your feet are still soaked and green with algae. You're not going to waste time trying to make sense of that, though. You go past offices and small labs, but the doors are locked. Still, you feel compelled only by the large room at the end. That's where you want to go, but the door's locked too. You push your face up against the frosted glass, trying to peer through, but no luck. Although you're sure you can see something with a pink glow in there. After considering that and then dismissing a notion of breaking in, you head back out into the thoroughfare and continue heading towards the hospital entrance. 256. Interesting. Thought we were going to the laboratories, but we couldn't get in there. 256. You slosh along the corridor and pass by a stairwell. When you cautiously try to open the door, surprisingly, it is locked. That means your options are now limited. You can follow the corridor around to the right as it leads to the rest of the hospital, turn to 135, or go straight ahead through the double doors into the main entrance foyer. So, the rest of the hospital or the main entrance? Fine. I know, all right. But I got this old mulligan. I'm going to leave there because there was other ways to go there. So, entrance foyer, or the hospital, the rest of the hospital. One moment. I needed to adjust, and nobody needed to see that. Rest of the hospital? Okay. All right, let's give it a whirl. As we're going around in circles, I think. Okay. 135. There we go. The wide thoroughfare stretches out ahead of you. You've walked this way many times as it links to the staff car park, but for visitors, it's the way to get to the medical wards and the outpatient departments. On the left is the hospital shop, and when you glance over, you gasp and freeze with shock. The door is wide open, and there's a woman stood in the middle of the shop. She smiles and gestures for you to come in. As you stare, wondering whether this is safe or not, you notice another person, a frowning man behind the till. You can find out what the woman wants, turn to 363, or you speak with the angry man, turn to 287, but if you think it would be wiser to just continue walking, turn to 260. So woman, man, or continue on. New choices. Well, this is going to be our new choices here, Jess. This is where we're at. Oh, we need to finish this up. I'm getting my voice is getting too rough for this. This has got to be the longest Endless Quest Fireside Tales ever. Human woman. You want to talk to the woman? Okay. Yeah. Because not including the first hour, we're at this over 2 hours already. 3 hours already, including the free stuff. Want to talk to the woman? 363. I know we've been to 362, so this might be different. Oh, this is definitely different. All right. She is beautiful and petite, and when she gently says, "You must be confused," you can hear a distinct French accent Strangely, she is holding a stuffed toy. There are many for sale for the children in pediatrics, and she happens to be cradling a plush fox, stroking it in a bushy tail. Eventually, you agree that you are confused. Her smile softens, and she nods sympathetically. No, you will read the whole thing. Oh, we'll see. I don't think you can read the whole thing of these books. When I was a child, I loved to look out my window and see the Eiffel Tower growing as it was built. If you find a room that is a link to my home city, you can trigger the secret passageway that will help you leave this place. You must draw a circle, step in it, and say these words: teeth and bones in brick red flame. Stand within the circle frame, line the passageway with string, give your thanks to Baigajing with prompting. You repeat the words, stumbling over the name, Baigajing. She pronounces each syllable slowly. Baigushing. Okay, Baigushing. Making sure that you can say it. Beware the foxes, yes. You should go now, she finally states. But who are you? Are you trapped here too? How old are you? You ask in a rapid-fire delivery. This time she smiles and gently shakes her head, then turns, crouches down, and starts talking to the fox. It seems that the conversation with you is over. If you think you found the location that has a connection to the city that the Eiffel Tower is in, and want to trigger the secret passageway, subtract 100 from that section and turn to the new one. What the fuck? The angry man has gone into a storeroom, although he's made a strange clanking sound as he went. So there's nothing else to shop for. You decide to leave and continue along the thoroughfare. Turn to 260. I think that's our only choice. Yeah, we can't trust her. Yeah, because we didn't find out. If you think you found the location that has a connection with the city that the Eiffel Tower is in, and want to trigger the secret passageway, subtract 100 from that section. In terms of that one, makes no sense. That is very confusing. I think we should just continue on, Jess. What do you think? I don't know what to subtract 100 from. I don't think we got that clue. The tattoo said, beware the foxes, right? That's true. All right. I think we should continue on because I don't think we got the other clue. I think that's our only option. And this one gives us a couple options at the end of this little section here. The swamp soon dries up and becomes a normal floor again. The thoroughfare widens to become a seating area for those who need to catch their breath. Except those people are just resting. You squint at the limp forms slumped on the chairs. Their skin looks putrid, bloated with a hint of green and dark threads spreading out all over the surface. If you want to pass quickly through to the other side, where the corridor continues, turn to 377. If you want to turn around and return to the swamp, turn to 42. Keep going. You're answering already, or did I miss it? Are you sure? Is that what we want to do? Keep going? Continue on, or go back to the swamp? I think you want to keep going, but I'll wait. Get confirmation. Because I missed one, you put that in there. We'll go past them. All right. I don't think we've done that. 377. Our only other option is to go back to the swamp. I don't think we did. I think we just got turned around in there and kept coming back to the same areas. All right. Okay, my Mulligan card's way back there. Okay. Thankfully, you passed the bodies without incident. But there's something about this space. It just doesn't feel right. You speed up, breaking into a half jog when, bam, you slam into thin air. You nearly knocked yourself out, and now you're dazed. But when you stretch out an arm, your fingers touch something solid but invisible. You trace the form, and the resolution hits you. It's a glass cube, and you're in the middle of it. You're trapped. Hysterically, you start kicking and bashing your fist against it, which is why you don't notice the hissing sound. Your last thought is everything spinning as the carbon monoxide reaches its critical level. You slump down dead before you even hit the floor. The cube disappears as inexplicably as it arrived, and small, strange creatures laugh as they drag your corpse over to the nearest available bench. Ah! Okay, that broke the record. That is 5 deaths. I think we're done, Jess. We died again. Oh, we didn't just break the record. We are mutilating the record. What the fuck? Yeah. All right, there was one place we could go back to that we could check out if you want to. I'll do one more. But if we die again, that's got to be it. That's not only breaking the record, that's going over the bar. All right, let me see here. Okay, the other option was talking to the man or just continuing down the corridor, if you remember. But I think we continue down the corridor already. Let me see if that's different. Nope, that's different. All right, talk to the man or go down the corridor. Back to the swamp. Okay, that's what this is. All right, the swamp soon dries up and becomes a normal floor again. The thoroughfare widens to become a seating area for those who need to catch their... Oh, we already did that one. Well. Okay, so... to the woman at C363. And from her... That's not right. 363 isn't what we read with the woman before. We went to the right place because it had nothing to do with her. Okay, so talk to the angry man, I guess. Yeah, this book is pretty confusing. It's still fun, but it's confusing. 287. That's the only other option we haven't done, Jess. Keeps taking us back to that same place where we died. Whichever. Talk to the man. Yeah, okay. Stares furiously at you, so you ask quietly, is there anything I can help with? You're expecting him to throw something at you, so it's a surprise when he just jerks his head to the side. After the third time, you realize that he's gesturing behind the counter. You approach and glance over. Oh, now you understand. He's manacled to the counter by a rusty, thick chain. He's a prisoner here. He leans forward and hisses, don't trust her. And whatever you do, don't go through the waiting area. He looks directly at you with piercing eyes. Or are they mad eyes? What do you do now? Okay, he was right on both counts. So go to the woman or head off down the corridor. We already did both of those. But so we have no choice. 363 is a different one that we haven't read. So let's see if we can die again. Oh my goodness. This book is something else. Okay. Yeah, this is the same one. It takes us back to 260. Yeah, we did read that one. So we're done, Jess. We died. Corridor. What corridor? Corridor takes us to 260. And 260 takes us to death. 260. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. You pass through the other side where the corridor continues, 377. If you want to turn around and return to the swamp, 42. So we tried 377. That's where we died, I'm pretty sure. With the gas in the cube. Yep. That's where we died with from the gas. The cube. So our only other option is 42. And at that point, I think we're kind of done. Because I think we did this one already. You don't know? I don't know either, Jess. I'm confused. And I'm the narrator. Are you arguing with the narrator? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is a different one. So, all right, let's see what happens. Almost a relief when your feet sink back into the green mud. There was something about that place that just didn't feel right. Yeah. You're about to squelch back down the corridor. Squelch back, okay. When a portrait catches your eye, you head curiously over to it and study the traditional oil painting of serious-looking Victorian men. Doctors, you presume. You read the accompanying notice, and one name stands out. Dr. Robert Carmichael. You look back at the man third from the left. He's stocky with thick, dark sideburns and mustache, and his expression is a scowl. You look at the painting a little longer, then carry on down the corridor until you go past the shop again. There's no sign of anyone there now, and you decide to keep going. At the end of the corridor, it takes a sharp left towards the ER department. They call it A&E. And if you want to head there, turn to 146. If you haven't done so already, and you'd like to take a right into the hospital entrance foyer, turn to 343. Both of these we've been to already. So let me see what happens at 146, because I don't remember this. We've already done all these, so 146. Yeah, I think we just died, Jess. I mean, I'm trying to find one. I'm going to find a new area. Okay. Yeah, we already did this one. This gave us the option of resuscitation, general treatment room, or quiet room. And I think we've been to all those too. We went to resuscitation, right? Want to try that one? I don't remember you picking that one, but let's find out. 328. There's like some really cool stuff that I keep seeing. And I'm like, we haven't found that. Okay, no, we haven't been here. This is where doctors and nurses strive to snatch people back. Oh, yeah, we did. That was the ER, 328. Resuscitation. Yeah, we went there. We went to the general treatment room and the quiet room. So we have nowhere else to go, Jess. It just keeps going around in circles where we're at. I think we died. That is our ending. So this one is going to remain unresolved. We're going to have to start from the beginning and read again another time. But this was a good one. What did you think, Jess? I know it's fun. We died 6 times. No, we only died 5 times. I'm just kidding. 5. We broke the record. What is in the main entrance? That's where we died with the gas. Yeah. That just kept going back around in circles. Back to the shop. We did that one. We did them all. I looked all through it. We went all around there. Yeah. That's kind of where we're at, Jess. We just died 5 times. We broke the record. Just you and me. 4 was the record. Now it's 5. $5 fucking deaths. Oh, that was a long one, but it's fun. Yep. This will go back it'll go on the list of ones we can do again. So, you know what? I'll put this on the poll next time in 2 weeks. if you want to do this for the season premiere and do this one again, but I'll put it on there. That'll be the one of the 4. Okay, so let's do that. Let's decide what books we want to put on the next one. That's why I should have taken notes, at least written down pages. Yeah, there we are. And I tried to keep it up, but that wasn't my job. So, all right, we have Villains of Alternus, a sci-fi book, and we're reading that next week. So then we have Circus of Fear, which nobody ever wants to read, but it's a good one. Under Dragon's Wing, Captive Planet, and Secret of the Djinn. If we want to put this one on there next time, we'll have to take off either Circus of Fear, Under Dragon's Wing, Captive Planet, or Secret of the Djinn. Do you want me to? If you want me to replace it, pick one of those for me to take out, Jess, or whoever else. If you're in the chat and you want to, there's 5 of you still here, so if you want to put Nightshift on there, let me know. I'll have to take out one of the other ones. Wow, that was a long one. Over 2 hours, the reading, because we were at it just almost exactly an hour with the premieres and the music. You like this book that might have been too much for everyone else? I don't know. I don't know. This is brutal. This is fucking Night of the Tiger all over again, man. And Secret of the Djinn is the same style. It's a D&D book, but it's set up where it reads that way. Put it in the poll. Oh, right now? You want to put it in the poll right now or next time? I want to put it in the poll next time. Yeah. So let's see. How about we take out, since we're doing a sci-fi for the finale, let's not do one for the premiere. So let's take Captive Planet out of there, and I'll put in Secret. Covers. Okay, I'll put in the this one, Nightshift again. So see if I have a. I don't, but I will get a cover for it, and we'll put it back on the poll. This stuff doesn't bother you? Okay. Yeah, not me either. It's creepy and fun, and then you're just reading the book. Sounds good. Okay. We don't need sci-fi twice in a row, but yeah, I'll put Captive Planet back on the next time, but sometime next season. And so after next Thursday, not next Thursday. That's the wrong button. On the 13th of November is the season finale of Endless Quest Fireside Tales, where we'll read Villains of Alternus, which we voted for last time, and it'll be episode 10. And then episode 11 of Endless Quest is on the 19th of February, will be our next episode, the season premiere. And I'll put a poll out next week, and we'll vote for what we're going to read in the season premieres. So that's where we're at. So what we got coming up tomorrow night is, and let me read this because it's a lot to read. We have Radio Halloween 2025 from the Hilt YT 102, episode 38. Tomorrow night, we're going to start at the regular time, but I've got so much music and a double album to play, and Jess might throw some music at us, which would be cool, but you're going to have to get it to me tonight or tomorrow before the show. Otherwise, I can't make videos, Jess. It's just going to be me, back here. I don't know where, Tiger may or may not be here tomorrow night. If you don't end up doing this one again, I might have to buy it and read it myself. It's not that expensive. I think I paid like $10, maybe 15. It wasn't that expensive for the paperback. But they do have a hard. So I was thinking I might get the hardback, but I was like, man, I'll just get the paperback because it's easier to read. So yeah, that's where we're at tomorrow night. We got lots of cool, scary, spooky music for you for our Halloween. It's our Halloween radio from the Hilt. That's our radio Halloween from the Hilt, YT 102. That's our special for the year. I love Halloween. I wish I could give candy out to trick-or-treaters, but I didn't have the money to get candy this year, and they canceled food stamps, so that's where I'm at. They gave us a hard time with food stamps last month, and we haven't had any, so I wasn't able to go get candy. Didn't have the money to, because that's where it is. put most of my money into GI Joes, but that was before I realized what was going on. Yeah, I'll get stuff to you before morning. I hope. Okay, no worries, no worries. So long as I have it tomorrow before the show, I can put it all together. I've got some stuff from Bear the Gen X GM, a triple shot from one of his new albums that I don't know if he's even put out yet, called Starlight, but he's given me the green light to play all 3 songs. So we're going to do that. I've got some from Narrative Driven Art, not new, but I'm going to play some of her Halloween stuff. She's got a lot that she gave me last time. Katie Robbins, I'll play her Halloween stuff. I've got so much older Halloween stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be here from 7 to at least midnight. So a little 5 hours or more. I'll be here. I'll be on tomorrow night. So that's what's going on this week. And the end of the month, that will be our last live stream and our first of November. I'll go ahead and send what is actually finished, so it's already in your possession. Thanks. I appreciate that. That'll work. Let me see, Jess. I have something else of yours that I had ready to go. I just don't know if you wanted to do it for Halloween. But I didn't have the artwork for it. Suggest laws. I have something called, let me group this by type so I know what I'm looking at, because plenty of images here. Let me see. We did Whispers of Love and Boohoo Bears. Oh yeah, I left these in here because I didn't know if you wanted to do these again. We did all these. Where's the one I didn't? The Thing in the Cage we did. Boohoo Stand Up we did. Bear's Ballad of Cheese we're not doing. That's Bear. It's between you and Bear. And we did Whispers of Love. No, we didn't. We did Boohoo Stand Up Thing in the Cage. It's Whispers of Love, Jess. So if you got artwork for Whispers of Love and you want me to do that one, send me the artwork. I'll go. Okay, so that's where we're at. And then next week, on Sunday, on the 2nd of November, we got Isle of the Dragonhead. Jess will be with us on that one too, with Ray Rudini. And Jake will be running that one, and Tiger and I will be playing with Katie Robbins. We should have a good time. Monday, we have Military Action Game, Blackjack Platoon, Session 3. And then I don't know if we're doing anything on Wednesday or not. I may do a live. It depends. If I do, it'll be something simple, like a profile on one of my AI personalities, my music personalities. I might do that. And then we have a Radio from the Hill the Thursday after, with the full album of Dreamer and a Fool by Brad Gamison. Then we'll be back on Fridays for our Friday show after that. So that's all next week. And do the YouTube thing. You guys know how to use YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe and all that. And if you can and want to support the channel, we have memberships, and you can super chat. And I hope you had a good time tonight. I had a blast. Thanks, Jess, for participating. You and Ray were the only ones, so thank you so much. It's just a cover of an old song. I'm not sure if you want to use it. No worries. Whatever you want me to use. Just wanted to get your opinion on it compared to the original. I don't know, maybe I'll use it. It's up to you. I'm just letting you know I have it. If you have a newer version, then we'll go with whatever you want to go with. So just get it to me so I can get everything ready before the show, because once the show starts, that's all I'm going to be able to do. I mean, I managed to do your 2 last time, but that was for fluke, to be honest. So that's where we're at. So this has been Endless Quest Fireside Tales, our Halloween special. We read Nightshift and died 6 times. We read it to death. 6 times we read it to death. We just kept reading, and we just kept dying. This is a rough Endless Quest. This is a rough Choose Your Own Adventure. I enjoyed it, and it says it's the first in a series. I think there's 4 in the series. So I might pick them up next year if you guys really enjoy this one. So that was fun for me, and it looks like it was fun for Jess. I hope it was fun for everybody watching, because we had quite a few people popping in and out, and I appreciate that. Try not to send anything late. I appreciate that. Because I won't be able to do it. I'll probably try, but please don't, because I should be concentrated on running the show. But that's where we're at. And I won't have Tiger back here with me for very long if she shows up at all tomorrow, because she's spending time with her mom. So that's where we're at. And I think on that note, I gotta Got to end this stream so I can pass out. No, I need something to eat. Actually, I haven't eaten. So let's do this real quick. I had this right here. I love this image that I took. This is the guy behind the panel, behind the sheet, and we went to do it, and then he was like, oh, he was burnt. He was like burnt. That was creepy as hell. This was an interesting one, and then of course I have the gifts that I can play as backdrop. But that was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys had fun too. We'll see you next time. And on that note, I'm going to have to just say good night. And yes, if it's ready in time for you, I won't send. Okay. All right. I appreciate that. So good night, my friends, and we'll see you next time. Logan out.